Welcome back to the Sims 4 speed build. Today we are back with another mid-century modern inspired speed build, and we are building in the beautiful world of San Sequoia located on this lot here. It's a 50 by 40 lot, and the Michelson's house is actually here, and they own this particular location. Though I have to say that I had to move them out because they weren't working. I don't know if my save is glitched or something, but like none of my Sims do anything I tell them to do. They just stand there kind of frozen zombies. It's very strange. I even reset all of them and they just kind of stood there. It was just so weird. So I ended up moving them out and moving a different Sim in. But anyway, so the whole idea of this house is another mid-century modern build. This one is 4 bedrooms, or 4 beds rather, and 2 baths. And I wanted it to kind of mirror San Sequoia's style, incorporating some colors and different styles from a lot of the shell houses that surround this area, but I wanted it to have a fun roof shape. As you can see, it is a pretty cool roof shape. Something I didn't do on camera here is I've created this like secondary floor above the front entrance. Towards the end, when I finished up the build, I actually fixed it up so that there is a like hanging light in the triangular window, and it actually is open to the floor below. It's something I just had to kind of mess with the roof pieces, because when I was like playing with it, the roof was clipping, so I had to like duplicate a bunch of different roof pieces here and kind of make it so it would actually not clip the wall, and actually looked pretty good. So yeah, I did do that part off camera, but otherwise pretty much everything is the same. I was experimenting with horse ranch windows and they do look really great, but not for this build. I actually, for the first time, used these growing together windows, which I don't normally like these because they have like really thick frames, but also the lines down the windows themselves are kind of like jagged and not smooth. So I tend to shy away from using these, but I thought that they actually worked well for this style of house. And especially the color that I chose, I think it just works pretty good combining everything together. So something interesting too, I created this driveway. Obviously we don't have cars, but it connects into the dip down where cars, I guess, would drive in if there were driveways from the street. So I kind of connected it around, and it wraps around the front of the house and goes to the carport off to the side, which is a piece of overhanging roof from the actual house itself. There's no other support other than the back support, which I thought is like enough. I tried to put a column in there and stuff, but nope, we don't need it. I think it looks pretty cool without it. Now we're doing some landscaping. I used some hedging here and kind of lined most of the front of the house and a couple of different parts in the back here. When we get to the backyard, I actually did not put a pool in this house. I feel like I've been building a lot of houses with swimming pools recently, like with the Riviera Retreat kit and everything. So like, it's like, let's build a house without a pool for once. Not that I'm against pools or anything. It's just one of those things where it's like, let's just do a normal backyard. So we do put in a tree house, a swing set, like a dining table out there. I made like a little sand pit kind of thing with the toy castle and a couple of toys out there. And I also put some gardening plots as well. Forgot about that. Yeah, they're out there too. But the yard is kind of half fenced. It's fenced at the side, but not at the very back of the lot. And there's a side gate over by the carport area to get to the backyard. Or, your Sims could just stupidly walk around the entire perimeter of the fence and go around the back. Who knows? You would hope that they would be smarter than that. But the inside of the house is actually on a platform. At least most of it. The only thing that's kind of sunken down here are the kitchen and dining room, and then this living room space out here. Everything is kind of like dark wood, light wood. There's a couple of areas that are like modern, obviously, like modern furnishings and stuff. And then, other things are maybe not so. But a very nice house indeed. I just love how it turned out, especially in the exterior. It's really pretty. The inside, I don't know. I was just struggling to find furniture. Like, I didn't want to go crazy with packs or anything. So I was kind of keeping in mind that, but also trying to find furniture that would just work without like hand picking. And then suddenly the house requires, 70 packs. But speaking of the house, this build is available on the Sims 4 gallery. Here's the gallery listing. My EA ID is just the Simified, so you can find it that way. It is called Belleview House. There's 4 bedrooms, or 4 beds rather. There's 2 double beds and then 2 single beds. There's a room with like 2 single beds, and then there's 2 bathrooms, which one is off the primary suite here, which I have to say they have like the whole right side of the house basically is for the primary suite, and then the other 2 bedrooms are kind of off the back. And then there's like a main bath that's accessible via the main hallway here. The value of the lot is 87,810 simoleons, or around 93,000 simoleons with the lot value factored in. And I only used 25 packs. So not too bad, but bad enough because some of the packs that are required are like, oh, and then I like only used 1 object. Like, I forget that too. Like, when I'm building, I try to make it a point to, like, if I'm going to use a pack, I try to use more than, 1 thing or something. But then you kind of, especially when you get up to 25 packs, you kind of just forget that you used something from that pack. And then like you see it in the catalog and it's like, oh, I don't know if I used anything else from that pack, but yeah, I probably did. The living room floor is actually pretty cool. I really like that. I did like the hardwood floor, which is from Eco Lifestyle. And I created a like square and used the quarter tile placement, which you can do with Control F, to get like quarter tiles. So you can do angles and then you switch back with Control F again. And that'll give you back the full tile. And then I put this Discover University hexagonal carpet to kind of make it look like it's kind of like an area rug, but it's not. It's actually carpeting. So it was just something unique. We do change out the chairs and the little love seat there for something a bit nicer. I think I chose something from the Basement Treasures kit because that felt a bit more I don't know, like more 90s, more mid-century, I guess, rather than having something so modern looking. And I believe those items that I originally chose were from the bowling kit. And I was just like, it's, I mean, the bowling kit does have nice furniture, don't get me wrong, but like I wanted something a bit more older looking, a little more grungier looking, just to kind of fit the overall style of the house. So the dining room is basically included in the kitchen space. I was trying to decide on chairs, which was a struggle, but I just went with these base game chairs because I thought, oh, that works great. All the wood tones kind of match. I mean, they're not 1-to-1. Sometimes it's just the slightest shade off, which is really annoying. I wish we could have the Sims team could update some more base game furniture and base game swatches. Like with the cabinets and just general things, a couple of the windows and stuff, because some of the swatches are just ever so slightly off from, what you would actually want it to look like. So now we're into the primary bathroom, and I'm doing a floating vanity that goes all the way across in between these 2 walls. I was toying with using this pedestal sink at first because it gave you like really high wash basins, but we get rid of those, and I think I just use these Dream Home Decorator ones because I like the shape. They're just square and flat, and I felt like that was more the vibe that I was going for with the bathroom here. So, and then we just use cabinetry to kind of create a floating looking vanity. So it's very cool. Just trying to decide on a mirror here. I ended up going with these Spa Day glowing mirrors, which kind of elevates the space, I think. It's pretty nice, I think. And I really like the colors in here. It's very different. We're now doing some clutter on the vanities, at least off to the sides of them. I just kind of grab stuff out of the catalog and then get it to the proper height and then kind of move it out of the way so I can keep grabbing more. And then I get rid of my little shelf. And then I come back and I do it again because I was like, oh, the combs would be great there too. And then it's like, yeah. The shower here, we're using a Discover University shower, and I actually flipped the shower around And then using the tool mod, I lower these like glass partitions down into the floor a little bit to kind of create some separation between the shower, kind of making it feel a little bit like a walk-in kind of thing. It'd be really cool if we could actually get some like glass shower dividers or something. That would be really nice, like to have a separate shower, kind of like Discovery University, and then just have glass dividers. Maybe a bathroom kit. That would be nice. You can get like really nice tubs and toilets, like everything together. I mean, we've already had the Home Chef Hustle, so we've had a kitchen kit, but what about a bathroom kit? I don't know what else. I mean, there's like the everyday clutter and stuff like that, but like I'm talking like actual bathroom related objects. I mean, I know we usually get like a couple here or there with like expansions and stuff, but like just to have a full on like kit or something dedicated to bathrooms would be pretty nice. We do a built-in vanity off this side using some Dream Home Decorator dressers. It's not functional, it's purely decorative. I mean, your Sims could probably use the dresser piece below, but everything else kind of stacked on here is just clutter to make it look like a functional vanity space. And then there's the walk-in wardrobes behind, which has things like clothing and other like wardrobe related clothing. And now the bed, this beautiful bed. I believe it's from Seasons. I really love this bed. I think it really ties the whole primary suite and primary room together. We use a Basement Treasures mirror against the wall. And I found this old TV. I think there's a crack in the screen, and there wasn't a version without it. So I did think about putting that Basement Treasures TV in the living room because I thought, oh, that would be pretty cool. But I ended up going with the frame TV from the, what's it called? The, I have the name. I can see the name. Oh, what's the name of that kit? I think it's like Glamour something, Luxury Glamour. I don't know. I don't remember the name. I'm so sorry. We are now into the hallway bathroom, and I do another like floating vanity, basically kind of mirroring what I did in the primary bathroom, but a little bit different because I make it an L shape. So it kind of connects. And then I thought it'd be cool to have the toilet right here. I really wanted to have the toilet paper to go off the side of the cabinet there, but it just refused. It just wanted to be connected to a wall. And I was thinking about doing a separate tub and shower in here, but then I thought, let's just use the combo one from Growing Together. It makes sense. We're already using the packs. So let's just put that in here, and that works because I realized the tub would have taken up a lot of floor space, and it's not really what I wanted to do. So we're just doing some clutter in the bathroom here, which I think looks nice. Kind of hide the clipping there as well with the towels. And then the annoying thing was that hairdryer electrical cord, it was at the right height. It was at the proper height, but for some reason it was clipping in the cabinet. So I had to make it just ever slightly higher so it wouldn't be clipping into the cabinet itself, which is like, oh my gosh, so annoying. I mean, the cord is so like paper thin, so it doesn't matter. But I was toying with putting double beds in this bedroom, but I do change that out for a like a full-size bed. And then we do 2 single beds in the other room, which I consider like maybe like a guest room or something. But this one is like red. Like the main theme is like dark woods and red. And I actually put a punching bag in here, which I was like, you know, I mean, it's not really like a gym per se. It's a bedroom, but I thought it was kind of cool because it's kind of just, I don't know, just to have a punching bag. It's an item that I never really use outside of like building with fitness slots. And I like remember when The Sims 4 was introduced, they actually had the punching bag like in the house, like in a separate room and stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely like a teenager room going on here. Got a lot of different clutter and stuff. I found some plates in the catalog, which I do go and create like this decorative plate thing on top of the kitchen cabinets. Again, kind of just making it feel a little bit more older. You know, not from the century, or basically let's just call it mid-century, using the login event items, the pillows again in the corner. Again, they're not functional, it's just decorative, but I thought it was a nice touch because I could tie more of the red and like the cream color from the bed and everything together. And I don't really know what to call this wallpaper, but I really like it. It's subtle, but like it's not like bright pink, but it's also like not red either. I don't know. It was just a very nice color. Curtains were being a pain trying to snap to the windows, but I ended up settling on these high school years curtains, I believe, which had some like red, which kind of closely matched the wallpaper. In this guest bedroom, I did like a gray soft color scheme in here, but pretty simple bedroom nonetheless. Didn't really have too much in here. A couple of picture frames there where your Sims can put like family photos and stuff, which is the same thing I used in the living room. And then we're just getting a curtain on the window, which I resized a little bit with tulle. That way it kind of fit the window better. We definitely need more curtains too. Just saying, we really need more curtains. I don't know whether to say like we need more curtains that allow like flexible placement, kind of like how Dream Home Decorator like cabinetry can kind of be slotted around in different spots. But we need more styles of curtains and just things. I think we need more flexibility overall with the placement of curtains. I mean, I know sometimes you can alt place them, but not all curtains will let you alt place them, which is also really annoying. So little tough there. Just cluttering up the entryway a little bit, making it feel more homey and lived in. I was trying to figure out if I wanted a rug under this dining table, but I believe I forgo a rug and just put a little rug by the sliding door. And then I found this cool like pattern one. I'm like, oh, will that work in the living room? Wait, Arthur, you already have like a pattern going on there. I think that's enough. We don't need any more. Now we're doing the decorative plates, and I do change the swatches there just to kind of create something a little unique there. And we do some stacked plates over by the microwave. And just, I needed something above the fireplace. So I used this Cozy Bistro painting, which I really like those. And I also use that, I believe, in the like main bathroom as well. I do change the swatch of that glass shower divider to like a gold frame. I thought that was much nicer with the like turquoisey color going on there. And we have two debug cars. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have the one kind of parked near the front door and the other one actually parked under the carport at the side and be a little bit more of like a classic muscle car kind of thing. And I extend the sidewalk at the back of the carport area and continue it around the back of the property and tie it in. And then we do the fencing here. But I do end up doubling the width of the path because of the gate. So yeah, I was grabbing the treehouse, which is a saved room. It's not fully complete, but it is partially built already. So it's nice, but there's still more aspects that your Sims can build. I was thinking about all of these bushes kind of like lining the front there. And then I'm like, whoa, that's way too busy. So we tone it down a little bit and do some more green instead of just flowering bushes. And I kept the landscaping kind of nice. Just a lot of bushes, but a lot of mixture of flowers and stuff, but not overly done either. So I think it's nice and simple and not too much. So yeah, it's like just enough. And there is room for a pool if your Sims happen to, want to upgrade the backyard and do a luxurious Riviera retreat swimming pool. There's definitely room for it. Especially if you don't want like the treehouse or something, but I don't know. I just felt like we've done so many pools. It's time to just stick to normal ground for once. So yeah, just doing some terrain painting now underneath all of the gardening and along the paths and stuff to kind of make these bushes feel like they're actually like planted in dirt and not just there. And then terrain painting around the side, the back, and underneath the treehouse. And I don't believe I show the sand pit being built on camera. I think that was one thing that I did off camera, as I was also fixing the build, because when I was taking screenshots and stuff, half the ceiling of the house was missing. And I'm like, what the heck happened to that? I really think I need to start a new save game because I've got some weird stuff going on. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. I just like with the Sims and then like ceilings just disappearing. It's just very, very strange stuff. But here we are into the screenshots. This is Belleview House. If you've enjoyed this speed build so far, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. I do lots of speed builds in The Sims 4. Yeah, there's the backyard with the swing set, the little whalebird slide, and then like the castle and like a sand pit. And then we have the garden planters here. And then this is the floor plan of the house. So you can kind of see the layout of the actual house. I just absolutely love the front elevation of the house. It's very cool. I love the angles of the roofs and everything. And the interior is actually very nice too. I'm really happy with how this build turned out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next speed build. I have a couple of ideas in mind. I'm not going to give those away, but I definitely love doing mid-century modern. I kind of want to try in other aspects, not just houses, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're now into the kitchen, and then we zoom around through. This is the primary bath here, or no, the hallway bath. And then we have the primary bedroom. We move into that one and then kind of zoom around the other bedrooms. But yeah, really nice house. Really happy with how it turned out. You can grab it on the Sims 4 gallery. Again, it's called Belleview House. And yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. Only 25 packs. I'd say that's pretty good considering the style and everything. But I do really love this primary bath. It's very, very nice. Especially the shower divider is kind of nice and different. And all the other bedrooms are pretty simple, but I think I like this like reddish pinkish bedroom next to the primary one the best. I don't know. It feels very lived in, but also very homey. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this speed build. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.